Hello out there, folks. It's Dave here from Dave Station VR, and today we're checking out Dick Wilde 2. Now, the first Dick Wilde was a decently fun, pretty polished wave shooter, but it was hard as balls, and very difficult to really get anything done. But it also had one of these lobbies where you could just shoot everything, which is kind of fun. I don't know where the sound effects are. Anyways, let's hop into it. So they've changed a lot for Dick Wilde 2. I've played through a little bit of it so far. I'm still on World 1. There are 3 total worlds here, you can see. And as you go through, you unlock keys and stuff that let you get to boss fights that let you get to the next world. I have not tried this boss fight yet. I figured I'd try one of the earlier stages, and then we'll get to that one later. Obviously playing with the aim controller here, which is pretty fun so far. What's that, Minus? Yo, yo.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit. I am sure I just saw a giant rat.
What's up, Geisen?
I ain't the smartest of fellas, but I know a rat's not supposed to be goat-sized. How about the Revolver?
Hello. So one cool thing about this that I've noticed as I played through a little bit of the World 1 is that each time you beat a stage and unlock more stuff, you get more money to load out with at the beginning of every single level, and you can unlock new weapons and stuff. So that's kind of cool because, like, even though you're replaying a stage that you didn't win on last time, you've got better weapons, you've got a better loadout because you can start with more money. And I like the way they did this. Like, the first one was just stationary, so you just sat on a raft and shit came at you. This one is constantly moving forward, which I really, really prefer. Yo, yo. So they always start out fairly easy. In a second here, I'm going to be dodging like a maniac, because they really throw some shit at you after a while. And the cool thing is you don't have to shoot everything, you can like dodge it if you want to. Like I can just dodge these guys. Hey Nick, how's it going, man? Hope you had a good day. Hope you have a good sleep. Jeez. So this Uzi is supposed to be better than the first Uzi you get. It's like an upgraded one. But I don't think I like it as much. It might do more damage, but it's like all over the place in terms of accuracy. So I might buy another gun, I don't know. I'm still pretty good on health, but you can see in between rounds here, you basically can buy more health, or you can increase the raft defense power. I actually don't know how to use the power-up. I've never used the power-up before. They said it was X on the moves, but I've been hitting X on the aim, and I have no fucking clue how to do it. But you can see boost your crit chance, increase your max health. I think I'll do some stuff like this here. Alright, that looks pretty good. What's up, Skibby? How's it going? So there's also branching paths, which is kind of cool. Well, as of today, the new and exciting stuff is this and Chroma Gun. And they're both AIM-supported games, which is pretty cool. Chroma Gun is sort of a Portal-inspired puzzle game that I played about a half hour of last night, and I enjoy, but honestly, I think this one's maybe a little more fun, might have a little more replayability. And I think they're both $20. That looks weird. Is that the way the water's supposed to look? Shit. Alright. Usually you can't see them underneath the water before they jump out. Is that a bug or something? I don't know. Another cool thing about this one versus the first one is that you have to deal with not only enemies, but debris. Because this shit in the way here can hurt your raft, which hurts you. So you gotta get it out of the way as you're dodging all these guys. Oh, I love these guys. Oh, you didn't get to see him. I'll let this next one get on the roof. I like some of the enemy types for sure. There's like a floating squid creature that has like a shield and stuff that's really cool. It is weird that you're just shooting a bunch of animals the whole time. It can feel cruel, but they're supposed to be like mutated and they try to kill you and shit. But after a while, you're like, did I just murder a turtle? Why did I do that? I will say the guns are really well rendered. Like, they look awesome. Very crisp, very inventive. Like, it's just sort of like patched together. Kind of cool designs. Okay, so we got 765. Let's get some more HP, why not? So you can see there's different classes of weapons here. You go through and you unlock more as you play. I've got a shotgun, a plasma gun, which is pretty interesting. Maybe I'll get that one later on. No, there's a lot of different ones that I hadn't seen before. And the environments change up a little bit too. There's like kind of dark areas where you're going through what almost seems like a mine, like an underground mine. And I don't even know what's in World 2 yet, so we shall see. But I don't recognize a lot of these guys from the first one. That said, I didn't get very far in the first one because it was so goddamn hard. So these might be exactly the same guys from the first one, and I have no clue because I only got to the first couple stages. Because I don't know if anybody else played Dick Wilde one. Oh, okay, this is when it starts getting real. When they throw the projectiles at you, son of a bitch. Alright, so you gotta actually duck with your body. Ow, no, oh my god, this is getting hardcore. Fuck. I'm doing very poorly. I see why I lost this one last time. Just gotta warm up a little bit. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is a bit much, guys. Come on. Also, I don't think I love this gun. It's an upgrade, but it seems like a downgrade from the default Uzi, I gotta say. So they've also added in these little checkpoints where you gotta shoot these in order to progress without getting hurt. Kind of a twist on it. So we still got 60 life. We're looking pretty good. I think we'll be fine. I think this is probably the least visually satisfying of all the stages. There's like 3 different, at least in World 1, 3 different kind of levels to play through in terms of the look and feel of everything. And I think this one's probably my least favorite. But still pretty good. Alright, so let's get some more health. Alright, that's all the cash I got. Let's go. I'm not sure what the number of keys means. Like, is that the potential number of keys? Is that more difficult? I'm not really sure what that means. Let's go left, I guess. Later, Dick. I definitely like the way this one is structured a lot more than the first Dick Wilde. It doesn't start out as difficult as the first one did. The first one was just like balls hard. And it'd be fun for a stage or two, and then you were like, okay, I'm done. I can't even beat this shit. It's impossible. But this one has more of a slow difficulty curve. You can definitely make it through quite a few of the first few stages without any big trouble. Hey, thanks, Otaku. Oh, jeez, where did you come from? Where did you come from? Do I ever do what? You gotta repeat that. Do I ever do what? Shit. Ah! We made it, we made it. Oh, God. This is getting bad. This is getting real bad. I got all these crabs on me and shit. These guys are my least favorite. Get off the crab. Oh, we're running into everything. Okay, we still got 70 health. We're still looking alright. I feel like this gun is so much less accurate than the original Uzi they gave me. I don't see how it's an upgrade. I think I'm just a moron. Fuck, there's so many crabs on me! Oh, fuck. This is tough already. Oh, but that's the end of the level. Nice, I made it! We made it! There actually, as far as I know, there are no turrets or defenses. They changed up the kind of progression. Obviously, you're moving forward. They've got co-op. There is supposedly like a special move, and I don't really know what that does. But there aren't defenses like the way that you had in the first one. Alright, so we beat it. Looking good, looking good. We got 15 keys. I guess I have to play the boss fight, but I feel like I'm just gonna get wrecked. I don't know. These trials unlock more guns, which is kind of cool. So, like, that's how I got the upgraded Uzi and that weird energy weapon that I haven't actually tried yet. But I guess let's fight the boss. Fuck it. See how this goes. Alright, we got 900 bucks to play with. I think I'm gonna go with the Uzi. Although maybe let's try the... Alright, let's try the plasma gun, actually. Give that a shot. This thing is super powerful, but it's a little funky. I'm surprised the boss fights have other enemies before the boss. That's kind of gonna make it tricky. No, no, no! Oh god. Oh, got him. There we go. Not on my watch. Not today, Daddy. Hey, what's up, Gamertag? Have you played this yet, GT? I still haven't got a review code. I just ended up buying it myself, but I will end up doing a giveaway. Because I think I will get a review code at some point. The weapon design is so cool and interesting in this game. Like, really unique and fun. Look at this gun. And it's so well rendered. Okay, so we are in the midst of a boss fight. I feel like I probably need more health. I actually really like this gun. I thought it would be unwieldy to use because you have to charge it every time. It's pretty solid. It's like, packs a good punch. Pretty much one hit everything. What the hell are those things? Nope. What is that? I don't like that. Alright, we're looking good. Where's this boss? I kind of look at, like, I like the look of this game. It's very simple, it's clean, it's colorful, it works, looks good in the headset. Some of the stages aren't as exciting to look at as the others, but I'm a fan.
Nice knowing you.
I'm having fun with it so far. It's definitely not as difficult as the first one, which makes it more fun. Oh god. Okay, this is my first boss fight. What do I do? Oh, shoot in the hands? Shoot in the hands. Alright, we gotta do some... Okay, we're playing, Blasters of the Universe now, apparently. Oh, these are helmets. Ah, son of a bitch. I think I picked the wrong gun. This is gonna be really bad for me. gonna get killed. I'm gonna get killed. This is bad. Alright, maybe I can figure out the timing on this. No! I need a different gun. It worked really well for the lead up to the boss, but this part is messed up. Oh my god, okay, we got one arm off. Okay, he's not gonna shoot me anymore. I have 5 health. But we're looking good. Come on, don't kill me, don't kill me. Oh god, he's got way more. He's got way more guys. This is a cool boss design though. I like this. Alright, maybe we'll survive. If I get through this with 5 health, I'm gonna be so satisfied. Where do I shoot him now? Oh, we'll bring him out. Okay, these aren't homing. These aren't homing. Oh, they are homing! Son of a bitch. Alright, that was the boss. Okay, we're gonna go back to the menu. Apparently I'm not ready for that boss with that weapon. But I haven't beaten Clearwater Drain, or the Shotgun Trial, or the Revolver Trial, so those are all things we can test out here. Let's go to the Clearwater Drain. Start working up a sweat in this game because you're dodging so much. Oh, we're back here again? Alright.
Where will these canals take us? Sure ain't the way of the honky-tonk, if you ask me.
Most of these creatures are like sea creatures, like fish or, you know, crabs or squid or something like that, but there's just goblins every now and then riding on an alligator. I don't understand. I just caught a couple visual glitches there, where like a guy was popping up before he was supposed to. But overall it's fairly polished, I would say. There's not too many bugs or anything. I played a little bit with the moves, and the only thing is that you gotta keep track of 2 guns at the same time, which is a little bit more to juggle when you're also trying to dodge everything, you know. It just felt a little easier with the aim, actually. I mean, yeah, dual wielding is kind of fun. But the weapons are totally different with the aims versus the move, which is always cool, and you can independently purchase weapons for your left and right hand. So if you want like an Uzi in your right hand and a shotgun in your left, if you're playing with the moves, you can totally do that. With the aim, you just buy the one gun, but it's a little less, or it's more expensive, so. I think a lot of people feel that way, honestly. Alright, let's go left, I guess. Hello, hello. Yeah, I didn't see any shields in this one, but there may be shields. I do remember in the first Dick Wilde, shields were like really, really helpful. Because there's so much stuff coming at you all the time. In the later levels. Or even in like the second level, to be totally honest, with the first Dick Wilde. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Get off me, crab. Get off me. Ow. Fuck. Oh, that's gonna blow up. I guess I will say, even though I prefer the feel of this Uzi over the upgraded one, it's not as powerful, even though it's way more accurate, so I guess it's a trade-off. Gotta figure out what my favorite weapon is, too. remember being able to switch mid-game in the first one. Oh, got him. I mean, the first one was fairly cartoony, I gotta say, but I like the look of this one a little better. And I like that you're moving through an environment instead of just standing on one platform. I mean, some of the design of the levels, like the background in the first one, was cool, but just being in a space where you're, you know, on a path and there's some progression and stuff, I really like that. Alright, what do we want here? Just keep getting more HP, I guess. But I think if you enjoyed the first Dick Wilde at all, but found it to be way too difficult, and just immediately you hit that kind of ceiling of, I can't play this anymore because it just falls hard, this one is going to be a little bit better, for sure. It's got... Oh, this one does too, honestly. Hopefully it's looking good on the stream out there, but yeah, I really... Oh, God! Where'd these guys come from? Oh, Jesus. Oh god, oh god. God damn it, this is terrible. This is awful. Oh, this is Dick Wilde again. This has become Dick Wilde all of a sudden. Jesus Christ, this is like bullet hell. Fuck me. I'm still alive, we're still alive. Wow, I should have gotten the upgraded gun. I definitely should have gotten the upgraded gun. This is not good. Oh, get off me, crap. I don't even see it down there. Ah, there's two craps. Getting murdered by crabs. This is it for me. I'm gonna die. I'm definitely gonna die. Hey, what's up, Tantrum? Oh god. There is, like, this game is... It tricks you. You play the first couple rounds of the stage and you're like, I got this, no problem. And then you get to the end and you're like, oh my god, if I make it out of this alive, it's gonna be insane. And then you get to the next round, and you can buy health packs, and you're still in business. I like River Rapids. I've always loved River Rapids. Okay, we're back to 50 health. I still don't feel comfortable with that level of health, but we'll see what we can do here. We need more cash. Get off me, crap. Oh no, oh no. Sorry, off to a bad start. Hey, what's up, Andrew? It always does. Just cruising along thinking you're a total badass. And all of a sudden, there's like 18 guys chucking projectiles at you, and crabs pincing at you. You don't know what's going on. You gotta watch out for the environment too, because this stuff will hurt you pretty badly if you don't keep an eye on it. Oh yeah, dude, I love PSVR. I gotta say, it's real fun. Oh no, no, give me that! Ah, I missed the gold key. The key fish. This is the end of the stage, but I didn't get my key. Alright, we're gonna make it out of here alive, guys. This looks good. Yes! Excellent! The nuke. Got him with the nuke. Alright, you done did it. Whew, 21 health. I didn't think I was going to make it out of there alive, honestly. I'm sweating a little bit. Turn the fan up. Yeah, CS, you are going to have a great time. There are so many games at this point that are just awesome in PSVR, especially exclusive games. Andrew, I'm having a decent time with it. I like it better than the first one. There's a few things that are going for it that I like, that I think are improvements. the progression system, the way you work through levels, being on the raft that's moving forward. Obviously, it's also got, like, co-op, which I haven't been able to play yet. But we'll see if we can get into a lobby on co-op. I have not really used many shotguns, but the way these work with the challenges is if you beat the challenge, you get the weapon to use in the regular game. I've played on an Oculus before, for sure, not like extensively, and I have like some of the mobile headsets. I have Oculus Go and I have the Lenovo Mirage, but I haven't really messed around too much with like a full-on PSVR setup. Although I would love to, if I knew somebody who had one. Alright, this thing seems pretty effective. Ooh. Oh, the birds! Forget about the birds. Ah, he got me. In the first one, the birds would shit on your face and you'd have to, like, shake it off. Doesn't seem to be happening in this one. In some ways, they've simplified it, and in some ways, they've improved it. Still don't know what these things do, but I don't want them to be alive. Oh, what was that? Ah, come on. I'm not too good with the shotgun repairs. No, I don't know. Who's Josh Dub? Maybe I've heard of that before. I feel like that sounds familiar. I'll check it out after this and see if I've seen it before. That sounds super familiar, honestly. Alright, we did it. Shotgun challenge complete. I just can't get over how well designed these weapons are, how cool they look. They're just like mashed together with like zip ties, and there's like a knife for the barrel, and it's just, I don't know, these are really, really well designed. 83%, I'll like it. Catch you later, Nick. Have a good rest of your evening. Alright, I guess let's try the Revolver trial. Alright, complete to unlock the Mamba weapon.
No, wait. How about
Ooh, that looks like it packs a punch. Awesome, I'll check them out. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it. This gun feels very good. That on. Oh, jeez. These challenges don't typically seem as difficult as the levels themselves. Which I guess is good, because they just let you unlock a new weapon, so they don't really make it super, super duper hard to do that. Look at all that dodging I just did. Bonanza. Gotta make sure I stay in my play area. There's quite a bit of moving around in this game, especially if you want to do well. Like, if you want to just stand in one spot, you are going to lose this game real fast once you start getting to the later portions of levels. And I can't even imagine what World 3 is going to be like. It's probably still going to be as hard as the first Dick Wilde when you get to the end of it. But the first Dick Wilde was hard in, like, the second world. And it was just really, really, really difficult. Almost off-putting. Still a fun game, but just a little much. This one's much more, what's the word for it? Inviting. I would say this game's much more inviting than Dick Wilde 1. And you can also play with your friends online, so that's kind of cool. It doesn't seem to have built-in voice chat from what I've seen on other streams. 88% clear, baby. Alright. And like I said earlier in the stream, one cool thing is every time you clear one of these, you get more starting money for any subsequent playthroughs. So if I went to the Placid Ditch again, for instance, and I said I want to get the rest of those keys, so I had 5 keys, I would have 1,200 bucks to start with, instead of, I think I'd started originally with like 500. So you keep moving on up, as far as that's concerned. I guess let's take another run at the boss, and I won't use that weird energy gun. I might use that revolver I just got. A Mamba. That's looking pretty good. Alright, we're ready to go. Oh, really? If there was a pause button, I would do something about that, but in a second, when I get to the next, like, menu screen to buy stuff, I will adjust that a little bit. It's always kind of an experiment with the streams, because some games are just so loud, and you don't really know until you get into it. Come on. Ooh. Alright, give me 1 sec here. I will adjust the volume a little bit, so that'll be easier to hear, hopefully. Hopefully that's good. We'll see about that. Yeah, I'll put it down a little more. Alright, we got 600 bucks to spend here. More health. Alright, we're taking this boss out. It's not going to be a problem this time around. I don't have a weird, funky energy gun. I know what I'm up against. Ah, he got me. Ooh. Let me know if the audio is a little better at this point, if you can hear me better, as compared to the game sound effects. I know especially in games where the whole thing is just shooting a bunch, it's kind of difficult to know if I'm going to be super quiet compared to the game or not. I wish I had adjusted that earlier, actually. Okay, is it boss time? I'm ready for this boss. Freedom Mart. Excellent. I guess I should have done a test recording before I started. Oh, boss fight, boss fight, boss fight! Excellent. Okay, this guy is toast. Now that I got my good gun. Oh god, I'm still getting hit by these things like crazy. Oh, this is a machine gun this is a machine gun job! I should have brought my machine gun! Fuck, I'm gonna lose again! You can't dodge these! You literally can't dodge these. You gotta shoot every single one, which is very difficult. Oh god, no, no, no! I'm gonna have to do this all again. Son of a bitch, I lost even faster that time. Alright, well the bosses still aren't playing around, I'll tell you that. Man. Well, one day I look forward to being able to try out World 2, and then maybe World 3. But that guy just wrecked me. I guess you live and you learn. Next time I'm gonna take an automatic weapon, so I can shoot all those little things he's sending over to me. Because the revolver just wasn't fast enough. But I guess we can do one more here. I haven't done all 5 keys in Mellowstone Dig, so I guess let's try out Mellowstone Dig. And I'll wrap it up. But I think for 20 bucks, if you like arcade shooters and you want to play something co-op online with sort of a progression system and stuff to unlock, this is a pretty solid purchase. I'm having a good time with it. And it's not frustratingly difficult the way that the first Dick Wilde was. Because the first Dick Wilde was frustratingly difficult. And there's like a nice sense of, as you go on and do better, you start out with more money and you start out with more health and stuff, so you don't really have to worry as much about the game kicking your ass. I think this is my favorite environment, even though it's like, you know, kind of dark, not a whole lot going on. I just like being in an underground sort of cavern environment. It's pretty cool. I'm glad they changed it up a little bit in terms of being on rails, because the first one got kind of boring when you were just standing on the raft. I mean, there was a lot going on, but from stage to stage, I think I prefer the moving through the world thing they're doing here. Some weird-ass creatures in this thing. Like, everybody else is a fish, or an eel, or, you know, something, a crab. What are these guys? What the hell is that thing? I know it's some kind of bug, but... And who is that? Is that a pig? Why are the pigs upset at me? Oh no, this is bad. Ah! Alright, we're made out of cash here. Tons of cash.
Just them guns and stuff.
I still don't know how to use my special. When you have the move controllers, it tells you that you can press the X button to use the special, but I've pressed the X button on this thing so many times, and I just don't know. That meter at the bottom tells you when it's charged up. I just don't know how to do it with the aim controller. I do like the branching paths also, so you can play through a few times on the same stage, get a little bit of replay value. Oh, these guys suck! I hate those guys. Ooh, gotcha. Not really a jump scare, you're just sort of like, oh man, I didn't see that thing coming. It's sort of like a constant, you're on your toes all the time. Because while you're focused on one guy, there'll be another guy who just pops out of nowhere. Ooh, that's what I'm looking for. No! Blow up! I think putting this on rails definitely elevates it a little bit above Wave Shooter. And like I said, I like the unlocks and the progression and everything. It's certainly an improvement over the first Dick Wilde. And if you had any fun with that, or if you didn't try it because you heard it was, like, stupidly difficult, this is worth a shot, I think. I'm enjoying myself with it so far. And I played with the aim, or the moves earlier, I'm sorry, and I enjoyed the moves also. I just kind of prefer the aim. Less to keep track of. Alright, we got 2 keys to the right, so let's go to the right. Ooh, I like these guys. You know, it actually doesn't for me, which is a little odd. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't. I don't know why that is. I think it might with the move controllers. I don't remember 100%, but I think that it vibrated with the move controllers. I'll have to double check that. When I do a review, I'll talk about all that stuff. But yeah, it doesn't really vibrate when you're shooting with the aim controller. I did notice that. Ouch, ouch. I don't think you'd be able to play sitting down, honestly. You have to dodge way too much. If you played sitting down, you would be really bad at it. You could technically play it, I mean, if you don't worry too much about success or failure. But if you are interested in winning, you're probably going to want to stand and duck and dodge and dive and the 5 Ds of dodgeball. Ooh, I like these guys too. Nope, not today, buddy. I think we're gonna make it. Come on. There we go. Feeling pretty rich.
Nick's got you covered, but I ain't got no motorboat. Just them guns and stuff.
There is also a scope. I don't know if you guys can see this, but like, if you want to look down the scope, you can. I don't usually do that, but it seems to work pretty well, actually. Alright, we are fully healed. We got all kinds of power-ups. I think we're gonna win this one. Get out of here. Oh, jeez. Alright. So, what you have to do, I will tell you momentarily. Hold on one sec, I'm dodging stuff right now. Your health doesn't regenerate, you buy more health in between levels. So as far as the upgraded weapon question, there are certain stages that you unlock that are called challenges. And so there's like a revolver challenge and a shotgun challenge and so on. And those unlock new weapons for you. So if you play through those, they're not too hard usually. And at the end of it, you get a new gun. So this is like the upgraded revolver, which is way better than the other one. Got it. That's the end. We made it. All right. Your last one. All right. So this has been Dick Wilde too, guys. I'm having a good time with it. I still can't beat that boss, but I think once I come at him again with an automatic weapon, I'll probably be able to do it. But I do like this game a decent amount. Like I said, there's a lot more stages than there were in the first one. It feels like, I mean, there's 3 whole worlds, and as you go through, they're each in their own little environment. I think it looks like, I hope that World 2 looks different than World 1, because on the map it does, but I don't know until I get in there how it's really going to look. So I'll try and beat this boss on my own time. I'll come back with a full review, let you guys know how the actual, extent of the game here plays out. But I'm having a good time with it so far. Can I shoot myself? Let's see. It doesn't seem to do anything. Nope. Nah. Doesn't do much. It was worth a shot. I can make toast. Look at that, I can make toast. I just wish there were sound effects in this menu. That seems like a weird oversight. Like, you can shoot anything you want, but if you shoot a banjo, it doesn't make a banjo sound, or even a gun sound. It's kind of weird. Thanks, Skibby. Thanks everybody else for tuning in. Hope you have a good rest of your, Tuesday night. And I will be back soon, in the next day or two, with some other stuff. I'll probably do a review of this, and I don't know. I don't know, just like hanging out with you guys. So, hope you're having a good day. I will catch you later on. And yeah, check out Dick Wilde too. I think it's pretty solid. For the $20, I would recommend it.